Hey, what's up, guys? You are watching Gamestork Daily News, and hey, we got some great news for you today. I'm so happy to have you. So without further ado, let's jump right into some awesome news today.
Gamestork, delivering news, reviews, and playthroughs like a newborn baby.
So, here we are. Today with our first piece of news that's right here, which is our Splatoon 2 Splatfest weapon sets, right? Nintendo's finally revealed to us what we'll be able to play with this weekend, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm extremely excited to play on behalf of Team Ice Cream. Yes, for life. For life, yes. And it depends on the argument. If you're just asking which one's better, obviously ice cream is better than cake. But if you're asking if an ice cream cake is cake or ice cream, it's obviously cake with ice cream on it. So, I don't know. It's interesting. But I chose Team Ice Cream, even though, yeah, all that. So, Team Ice Cream for life. Made my decision. You can't change it. So, when you make it, you better own that stuff, right? Anyway, so the weapon sets here, the first thing we see in the first set is Splatter Shot, the Splat Bomb, and the Ink Jet is a special. And this is a, run-of-the-mill. It's really easy to use this set, and sometimes it's quite essential to have someone who just has this basic set. Then you have the Splat Roller, the Curling Bomb, and the Splashdown. Personally, I love playing with the Splat Roller probably the most out of all these. Like, I love the Splat Roller. The problem is too many people pick this if you're just playing randomly online. So it makes it really hard to win, and you just get pwned. You know what I mean? So don't, it's good to communicate. That's why it's good that this app is launching with the game, so we'll be able to communicate, and we'll see, what goes from there. The third set is the Splat Charger, Splat Bomb, and Stingray. This is really cool because you need at least one. You need one. Now, really no more than one Splat Charger for your team. This is mostly attack, but hey, it depends on what your game plan is, right? And if you have the right game plan, then you'll probably win, and that's what this game's all about. Despite the fact that most people are running here thinking that this game's all about just running, shooting, painting stuff as fast as possible, although that is one aspect of it. There's also things that different members of that team need to be doing, and the Splat Charger has a very important job. So, lastly is the Splat Dualies, Burst Bomb, and Tinta Missiles. Awesome. I love the Splat Dualies because I like being able to dodge roll. I think that's such a cool addition to this game. It's really neat, and to be honest, can't wait to play it. I'm stoked. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm really excited about playing Splatoon 2. I'm excited about owning Splatoon 2. Sadly, this channel, even though I do offer reviews, it's not big enough yet, I suppose, to get those review copies from Nintendo. Maybe one day we'll get there so that I can share more and be a little bit more knowledgeable about things ahead of the curve. But as soon as I do get it, I will share as much as I can about this game, playing this game, and things like that, which should be, really, really fun, right? So, anyway, our next bit of news goes right back to Steep. We're talking about Steep for the Nintendo Switch again, and this is interesting because on the Spain Amazon website, Steep popped up, and it's available on there for 69.99 euros, right? And the cool thing about this is it's set to come out this year, according to this, September the 30th, and that's right around the corner. So we just read an article saying they were having trouble porting this thing, and now it's listed on website on the Spain Amazon website for September the 30th. All of a sudden, there has to be some information out there perhaps that we don't have, or we're not getting, or something. And maybe it will come out, but it looks like this is coming out this year still, and that's pretty cool to me. Now, as always, we can label this a rumor. Just stamp that rumor label on it, and don't get angry at me if it doesn't come. I'm just sharing with you that this was posted on this Amazon Spain website for September the 30th today. So there you go. Take that information and go with it. But if it is true that this is coming this year, that's pretty cool, and I can't wait to. So we'll continue with yet another Amazon upload / rumor. And this one's really cool. If you're a Fire Emblem fan, this one's going to get you extremely excited. And what happened was Amazon.es briefly listed Fire Emblem Fates Complete, right? Yes, for the Nintendo Switch. And then they removed it. So they put up this listing of Fire Emblem Fates Complete edition for the Nintendo Switch, and then they immediately removed this thing, right? It looks really cool. The box art's very solid. It was listed at 54.9 euros, and man, that's awesome, right? I mean, I don't even know what to say. If this is a real thing, as of right now, again, this is another rumor, and it's removed off of here now, which you see the website, the picture in front of you. But this is amazing. If this game comes and is ported over in a deluxe upgraded edition, this full Fire Emblem game, that's going to be epic, man. That's going to be so cool, because there are a lot of people who did not play these games, even though the 3DS is owned by tons of people, and this will give them the opportunity to play a really cool tactics game. Yeah, with great characters and just a plethora of things to do, hours and hours and hours of things to do. So, well, this next bit of news comes, really, this is a game that I am interested in a lot. I want to play it a lot, and it hasn't come to North America yet, so I haven't played it. It is on the Europe eShop, and I've almost bought it off there about 7 times, but I haven't. And this game is Flip Wars. It's coming to Switch in North America on August the 10th, so that's right around the corner. Let me explain to you why. One of the reasons I hold myself back from purchasing these things on the Japanese eShop and also the European eShop, which I both have accounts in, is the fact that all of your DLC or updates or anything like that is going to store under that name. So say I purchase a game and like this, and then come out with some type of update or DLC that I like and I want to get. Well, that DLC, according to my information, is only going to work whenever you sign in with that name in order to play. Now, if it doesn't bother you, I suppose it's no big deal, because Nintendo doesn't have trophies to sign in on that name to play that game whenever you play it. That's cool, whatever. But for some reason, it's just something in me that wants all of my stuff to be played on that one account, which is my main North American account. And, so I just wait, right? But it's not like we don't have, a plethora of games to play as we wait, which I'm still, after about 65 hours, trying to finish Persona 5. I'm now playing Implosion, almost done with it, and, a lot of stuff. So, just one of those things. We're almost there. But Flip Wars looks really fun. It seems like a great multiplayer game that's going to have you shouting at each other and really just having a great time. Some of you guys that are watching might have already played this, and I would love to hear what you think about it in the comments. I always read the comments. I really appreciate those, and I love the conversation. I love seeing everyone react, and so be sure to share how you feel about this game in those comments below. More Amazon news, right? But this one's about a game that is the sleeper. Not a lot of people are talking about it, but man, I go to sleep at night thinking about this game. I'm ready for it. As Reggie would say, my body is ready. I'm so stoked. And this is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Now, this game was listed on Amazon.ca, releasing on December the 1st of this year. It's pretty great, right? I think that would be a good date, the beginning of December for this game. It would be great to have it in November, but with Super Mario Odyssey coming out in late October, we might need about a month to really play that game and get everything out of it. So having that space there might be really good, and you could go ahead and put your Fire Emblem Heroes there in November, and just play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 in December. That makes sense to me, because this seems like a great December game. It's around my birthday in December, and hey, it's going to be great. I'm definitely going to purchase this game day one, and I'm going to play this thing until the end of time, because it looks really, really, really awesome. So the next news story is all about some Metroidvania all up in your television. Right? This is something I am reporting on this late. This is a couple days old from the 11th, but this is still big news. If you guys have watched, I did upload a discussion I had about how I felt about Castlevania. Now, we're using different equipment. I'll warn you going in. We're trying to get this new equipment. This mic you see here is a USB mic, and we're setting up off of a mixer, off these other mics that do not support USB mics. So we're building that, and this was a test run that we had for a podcast that went for an entire hour, but I just cut out that section because it was really good as we talked about Castlevania. And if you have not watched Castlevania, please go do so. It is only 4 episodes on Netflix right now, but it's renewed for 8, so that's going to make it about 12 episodes total. and the creator of this did an excellent job. Now, not only did he stop there, but in an interview with Nintendo Life, Shane Carr, who's the creator of the series, said he wanted to tackle a dark Metroid series in the same anime style. Now, the thing I loved the most about this was the anime style. This thing blew me away. It got me just, oh man, it reminded me of the classic Berserk style before they changed to this new stuff that looks like a video game from, you know, the early 2000s. And, dude, it was so good. The colors were great. The animations were awesome. It was on point. The story was on point. Trevor Belmont was on point. So this guy, if anyone, I would trust him, especially going this direction, making a Metroid anime. And it's going to be good. So I'm like, Nintendo, please, yes. Please. Yes. Talk about a cool lead female character. Yes. I can't even imagine at this point in this show, but it would be really, really good. And he says, since Metroid seems like a very friendly series, you know, he'd be down with it. He thinks it'd be absolutely perfect for that. And so do I. I believe that it would be perfect. It would be great. And, you know, I can't wait. I really can't. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this daily news here at Gamestork. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, I encourage you to do so. We got a lot more content coming up, and as we go, everything's getting better and better and better. Our community is getting better and better. And for all things Nintendo Switch, this is the best place to be, because the Gamestork delivers you news the best way he knows how, like a newborn baby, okay? So, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and we'll see you next time.